Okay, how are you feeling about 2024? Are you feeling like you're on fire? You feel like you're nailing it, you're lit up, you're like reaching those goals, you're absolutely killing it, you're completely flowing, it's all happening for you, you're dedicated, you're devoted, you're feeling productive? Or are you maybe feeling like you just haven't been able to get it going yet? You just feel like there's something still blocking you and getting in the way of you creating that life that you truly deserve and desire? Do you feel like even though you're doing the things, you're showing up, you're taking the action, there's just still something that's stopping you? Do you feel like you know what it is you want to create, and maybe you even have the vehicle to create it, but for some reason there's just something that is stopping you from being able to take that perfectly imperfect action, to turn that vision into reality? Well, if you are feeling like that, no worries at all, because I'm so excited to share with you that I have just released my 3-month program, Activate 10x. This is a program that I have run live in the past, and I have decided to turn it into a self-paced program that you can tap into at any time to help you create 10x more in your life. More confidence, more happiness, more love, more success, more clarity. Like, imagine if you could have more fun, create better boundaries and advocate for yourself, make more money, build better relationships, know your worth, take more risks, put yourself out there, go after what you want, be the leader you know you can be, nourish yourself, right? And fully support yourself at the same time. What would life look like for you if you could activate 10x more of that? And that is exactly what this program is for. This program is for you if, you're tired of asking for permission or waiting for someone to come and save you. You're tired of looking for validation from outside of yourself. You know that you have everything you need within you now. If you could just step out of the shadows and tap into it. This is for you if, you're paralyzed constantly by procrastination or avoidance anxiety. This is for you if you just have this rocket of desire to create a life you are proud of and you finally feel ready to take the action to do it. This is for you if you're ready to build yourself back up and become the best woman out there. Or if you're ready to activate your courage and build unstoppable confidence. So if any of that sounds like what you are looking for in the last quarter of 2024, there is never a better time than spring, right? To reconnect with our goals for the year and that vision we have for ourselves and our life, to rise strong. This program is for you. So by signing up for this program, it's completely self-paced, self-directed learning. Take your time. You'll get access to 12 powerful trainings that cover transformational tools that you need to activate your courage and build unstoppable confidence. You'll get access to activations, audios, and templates to support your growth. You'll get access to a workbook to support your learning throughout each phase of the program. And also you'll receive exclusive opportunities to access my ongoing support via my other coaching programs and packages. So if you have been looking for something to give you that spring energy, that spring vibe, that spring cleaning, or maybe just that loving kick up the butt to go out there and take the action you know you need to take, or to find a way to take action that feels true and correct and supportive for you, then you definitely want to head to the show notes and check out my 12-week program, Activate 10x, that you can now access in your own time via your very own members portal. All right, enjoy the episode. Are you ready to find your voice, fulfill your purpose, build unstoppable confidence? And are you ready to learn how to trust, accept, and love yourself enough to do the work to create what you want in life? Oh, and do you want to learn how to do it without burning yourself out, sacrificing what matters most, or compromising on your values? then you're in the right place. I'm your host, Crystal Stanton, a certified coach, human design enthusiast, entrepreneur, and podcast host on a mission to guide women into their true, authentic success, to help them recognize their power and to step out from the shadows and into the woman they were always meant to be. Around here, we don't do grey, unaligned versions of our life. We don't settle for what we should be happy with. Around here, we do big, bold, courageous, fulfilled, rich lives, and we do it in an aligned, nourished, and truly authentic way. If that sounds like the life you want, then stick around and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you never miss an episode. Welcome to another episode. Okay, so again, today's episode is purely in response to something I overheard. Okay, so here is me living out my human design experiment, responding to the universe and following my authority, which told me this was something I wanted to share. So this is going to be a bit of a weird one, right? Now, if you are in sales or you are selling, if you can master selling this, you're going to make money. You are 100% going to make money if you can master being able to sell this particular thing. I don't know though if it is something that we want to all continue to be selling, because the more I think about it, the more I'm coming to the belief or the realization that our desire for this thing in our life is actually making us sick. It's actually getting in our way. It's actually stopping us from fulfilling our potential. And that thing is convenience. Convenience. Now, I'm not going to lie. Convenience, honestly, is one of my biggest money dars, right? If I can pay for some convenience in my life, if I can pay someone or something to do the shit that I hate doing so that I can have more time and space to be in my creative flow and genius and doing the things that light me up, I 100% will, right? And that's what money dials are. Money dials are things that we are willing to spend extravagantly on and cut back mercilessly in other areas, right? And you can go and look up money dials. It's a whole thing. It's not the point of this episode. The point of this episode is to talk about this aspect of marketing in the world at the moment that is really centered on convenience, but what they're actually selling isn't really convenience in a resourceful way. It's unresourceful convenience. So where the hell is this even coming from? Okay, let's take a step back. I mean, this has been brewing for a while. I've noticed it a lot in marketing and ads and just in the world in general and in my own, like I've just said, like convenience for me. I love to spend money on on convenience, right? On taking away jobs I hate doing so that I can have more time to do the stuff that I do love to do that lights me up. But something I have noticed is this prevalence in marketing that's all around more, faster, sooner. Like the particular thing I heard this morning that sparked that I responded to for this episode was, I don't know, some hot water system. I wasn't even watching it. It was Brent was watching something on his phone and it came up as an ad and it was like, to get the fastest hot water on your camping trip ever. Like it obviously was selling some hot water system for camping, right? And I was like, oh, there it is again. There's this like convenience, right? We're selling this idea of convenience, better, faster, sooner, less effort, right? And it's all wrapped up in this idea of like to save you time, because time is our greatest commodity, our greatest asset, right? Our time is the most valuable thing that we have. But what they're actually selling isn't going to give us more time, because what I'm seeing is they're selling convenience so that you can fit more living into a smaller amount of time. It's not what we actually need, which is to be able to spend less time doing the things we hate, less time doing the things that don't light us up, less time doing the things that disconnect us, that make us miserable, right? It's not about that. The things that they're selling for convenience aren't about that. It's about how can you fit more living into a small amount of time so you can spend more time working, making other people money, right? It's not about how can we minimize that so you can have more time to live and love and learn and connect and be in nature and move your body. It's all about like quick fixes. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's about the quick fix. It's the quick fix for food. It's the quick fix for your health and well-being. Like everything is about this quick fix mentality, but it doesn't actually address any of the underlying causes of why we feel unfulfilled, or why we feel disconnected, or why we feel uninspired, right? Or why we feel literally physically sick, right? So I just wanted to create an episode about that purely out of interest. Like, I just really want to know, what is your perspective on this idea of convenience? Because I see it over and over and over again. You know, how can we cut back or make things faster, but it's not actually making us healthier or happier, because where we're being sold convenience isn't in the right place, right? It's like what we really need is to be able to work less so we can connect more, right? Not be able to get food faster so we can spend less time cooking so we can be at work longer, right? Because cooking is a great time to connect. It's a great time to nourish our body, but we want these quick fixes, right? These fast things. And another thing that I think it's really hampering is it's killing a lot of skills. We're forgetting a lot of skills. And I don't mean like hard skills like cooking, right? And stuff like that. I mean the soft skills, right? In this quest for convenience and saving time, we're losing a lot of soft skills, because the convenience and saving time, we're not funneling that time we've got back into connecting with each other, into being in nature, into creating things, right? Into building the things that light us up, into connecting with ourselves and learning more about ourselves and improving ourselves, our health, our well-being, our body, mind, soul. We're just using that time to work more. Because we're chasing. We're on the hamster wheel, right? We're on the hamster wheel. We got to work more so we can make more money. But then we don't have time to use that money for living anyway. And it just goes round and round and round. So then they sell us convenience like, oh, well, here's a faster way to get food. Here's a faster way to get your hot water on your, your weekend away camping trip. Like, it's all about that quick fix. It's the same with your health. It's like, well, here's a pill to fix that problem for you. And all of the marketing around all of it, is about like soldier on and, and keep going and pushing through and have this pill so you don't have to let your body heal. You can just keep working while it's healing in the background and you won't even notice and all the things. All the things. And it's in everything. So why am I even sharing this? One, I'm interested to hear your thoughts. So please bring them back to me. Please share them with me in the comments. Come send me a message, send me an email, especially if you disagree. Like, I want to hear all the perspectives here, right? This is how we grow and evolve and learn. I want to hear all the perspectives on this. Do you think I'm completely missing the mark, overreacting? I don't know. Let me know. All opinions welcome. Or do you agree? Let's just take this conversation deeper. What is the other reason? There was something else. I want you to start being more mindful of where are you paying for convenience in your life? Because I'm all here for it. Convenience money, doll, is a big one for me. But if you are paying for convenience in areas, what are you doing with the time that you're buying back? Because that's the whole point of the convenience, is to pay for something else to be done, or for something to happen faster without our energy being invested, so we can then redistribute that time, right? It's all about how we distributing our time. So if you are spending money on convenience, how are you then using that time that you're buying back, that you're gaining back? Or are you actually not getting any time back because you're just working longer, doing something you don't love, that doesn't light you up for the same amount of time, but it's just some things take less time when you get home before you then can lie in front of the TV, right? Because that's all you have the mental capacity left for. No shade or shame in that. Just a question. If you are spending money on convenience, how are you redistributing that time? And if you're not actually redistributing that time for resourceful things, for things that give you energy, not take energy away, is it worth spending the money on the convenience? Or should we actually be finding ways to get our time back from the things that take our energy so we can redistribute that time and energy into the things that give us energy? I feel like that really needs to be the shift, not just more ways to spend money on convenience, more ways to come back to ourselves, to slow down the process, to have the time to slow down, right? All right, that's it for today. I don't know, a little bit of a random episode, but this is what I'm here for. I'm here to respond, and I felt like sharing that, and I want to hear your thoughts. I want to know, what are your thoughts on this whole marketing technique of convenience? Because if you can nail that, you will make money, because it's what everybody wants, right? Everybody wants more time, right? They want to have more time doing things they love. But is that actually what we end up doing when we pay for convenience? And if you can learn how to market to convenience, should you? Should you? Or is that old paradigm business models of competition and greed and more, when we want to be building service-based, right, business models, new paradigm business that can be just as fulfilling financially as the old business that was based off greed and scarcity and lack and fear. New paradigm is about potential and self-esteem and service and self-actualization. All right, that's my ramble for today. Big love, everybody. Let me know what you think, and see you on the next episode. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I really hope you received exactly what you needed from it. I absolutely loved sharing it with you. I'd also love to know what you thought. So please leave a comment or a review for me to respond to, or just come over and say hi on my socials. If you'd love to be a guest on the show, or maybe you have a question or a topic that you'd like me to talk about, then please send me a message. I absolutely love to connect. And really, this podcast is all about you. And your success. So tell me what you need to hear more of. If you really enjoyed this episode, please give it a like, or even better, send it to someone you know to spread the love. Let's get this authentic success movement happening. Okay, that's it from me. Big love. Now go out there and be amazing.